Alright, I just fucked up, y'all. Big time. I just drilled locks on the wrong address. I was given avenue instead of place. So now I'm waiting at this beautiful home for the owners to get here so I can replace their locks. Because I drilled the door, opened up, and I'm like, oh crap, the family lives here. This isn't good. So we're gonna walk around and wait. Hopefully this dude's not too upset since I'm sticking around and making sure nobody can break into his house. Oh, this sucks. I feel like an idiot, but oh well. What can you do? You know, as I always told my soldiers, I don't judge a man by the mistakes he makes, but how he goes about fixing them. So, I'll get this fixed and make it right. Oh well. And no TikTok. I'm not driving. I'm sitting here waiting. So don't turn off my feed. So, anyways, in case you missed it, I'm here at this address. They gave me the wrong address to drill a lock and get in and change them. They gave me one address that was supposed to be place, and they sent me avenue. So I'm drilling this lock, and I get in, and I see all this stuff. This house is clearly still lived in. It's very nice. Family portrait right there. So I'm like, ooh, big mistake. Close the door, hit the ring, and you know, because like a lot of my move outs still have rings. They don't take the rings with them for some reason, like the doorbells. But once I got the door open and realized that somebody lived in, I'm like, oh crap, this is the wrong house. So hit the ring, notified the owner. He's on his way home, waiting on him, and then I'm gonna change the locks for him and try to make this as right as I can. You know, everybody makes mistakes, but you gotta fix your mistakes too. So I'm sure you can see the level of disgust on myself. Oh, I feel really stupid. Oh well, my boss is taking the blame because he's a good boss. You know, he's like, oh shit, man, I should have gave you the full address. You know, I didn't realize that there was two of the same. Oh, so yeah, we're gonna have to start really paying attention to that in the future, because I mean we're up to like 700 houses that we manage now. So I'm sure there's gonna be some duplicate addresses where there's just, you know, the only difference is place, street, avenue, court, whatever. Oh, so anyways, I guess we can walk around and talk about things. So we're trying to get out of I'm going to call them the not so nice neighborhoods. You know, some people would call them slums. Some people would call them, I don't even know. It's like yesterday, there was a huge shootout next to me, like next door, or maybe it was the day before. This week, there was a huge shootout right next to me. You know, the house I was in caught some bullets. Haven't been that close to gunfire since Afghanistan. So that kind of threw me for a loop. And just in the last 3 months, I've been around 8 or 9 shootings, you know, and it's starting to feel like a war zone out here. So I'm like, you know, it's just not worth any amount of money to come up here and have to play soldier on a daily basis. And my boss agrees. He's like, you know, all right, we're gonna get rid of some of these owners that are slumlords. Like we've tried to get the slumlords to like take better care of their houses. We've put a bunch of money into them even though they said not to, and now they're angry and it's just getting worse. So we're about to cut ties with those kinds of owners that don't care about their tenants, because you know, ultimately it's not the owner's reputation that gets beat up, it's ours as the property management company. But we can only do so much. Like, we have to do what our owners want us to do to an extent, you know. So now we're at the point where it's like, all right, we're going to cut ties with some of these owners because they're asking us to do things that we're not morally okay with, you know. So lots of stress on the shoulders these days. Trying trying to run this company with a few peers. Like my boss, he's a freaking stud, dude. I don't know how he does it. This man has taken a company in 1 year's time. We literally just started in May, right? It started with like 150 houses. Now we're up to 700 plus houses, all thanks to this one guy. Like, it's freaking incredible. He's my age. You know, he's 31 years old, and he's already the head of one of the biggest property management companies in this area. You know, so we definitely have higher standards coming. You know, we're not okay with just band-aiding a problem. You know, it has to be fixed. Like that mold house. You know, the owners just wanted to, you know, try to kill the mold and keep those people there. And we're like, no, we moved them out, moved them into a new place. And now that house is getting all its sheetrock torn out. It's getting all the plumbing inspected. It's getting the HVAC system inspected. Oh, I was like, comments maybe? But, so, anyways, there's going to be lots of more content to come. I'm trying to figure out how to make this better and how to do the video editing. I'm clearly not a computer guy or a computer whiz, you know, so my wife is trying to help me with some of that stuff, but she learned on Final Cut Pro, which we can't afford Apple. You know, it's like the one that nobody can afford. So or at least not the average person. But I'm trying to make my videos better and not just so boring and plain straightforward. And let me know in the comments what you guys want to see. Like, I know there for a while the clean outs in these nasty houses were doing really well, but they've kind of fallen off big time. Like they went from, you know, getting over 100,000 views to barely breaking 1,000. So something's going on. I gotta figure that out. I'm trying to like break through this wall that they've put on me. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys want to see. You know, they're trying to get me to do the TikTok shop stuff to where like I review products, but I don't really want to sell out like that. Like I've seen some of my other favorite creators sell out, and this doesn't feel right. It's like, oh, you went from doing comedy stories and skits to now you're trying to sell Mr. Cool AC. That doesn't make any sense. You know, like if I do any kind of ads, it will be stuff that I actually use. It'll be tools that I legitimately need and buy, and then if they want to give me a good deal to leave a review, it's going to be an honest review, because I'm very hard on my tools. Like, let's have a look at my tools here while I wait on this guy. I'll flip the camera. Okay, well, oh, there it is. Okay, so this impact driver, it's got a year ago, and it's like, you can already see how all the rubber's coming off. Like this housing right here is starting to come loose because I dropped it off a roof a couple times. I mean, look at how loose that battery is hanging in there now. So I promise to give good, thorough reviews. And I'm pretty impressed with the DeWalt so far. I mean, I've bought all these out of my own pocket. Well, I say that, my boss bought me a couple. I'm super impressed with them so far, but their batteries are, unless you buy the really expensive 5 amp hour batteries, they're just not up to snuff. Like these little 2 amp hours, they just, yeah, I get maybe 30 minutes of work out of it, 45 if I'm lucky. Whew. So anyways, you guys are going to start seeing a lot more lives from me. There's been a bunch of shootings, you know, and I didn't have my body camera on the other day. So I'm going to start trying to do lives just for safety. You know, in the last 6 months, there's probably been 8 or 9 shootings that were within, you know, 100 yards of me. You know, it's starting to feel like Afghanistan over here. Actually, I think I felt safer in Afghanistan. because at least there, you know, I was allowed to carry a rifle and had all my body armor and a team to watch my back. Here, it's just me out here in the wild freaking West. Whew. Mean streets of Oklahoma. That sounds funny when I put it that way. I'm telling you, we never grew out of the Wild West stage. It just never happened. This camera's making my face look fat. Whew. So, yeah, I'm actually surprised to see so many people joining live. And this is like basically my first time. I didn't know you couldn't drive in live. You know, that's a little disappointing, because why can I look at my GPS but I can't turn on the camera? You know, and it's not like I'm sitting there staring at the camera. Oh well. This guy needs to hurry up. Been here for like 20 minutes so far, waiting on him. Oh, yeah, so for those just joining, what happened was I got sent to this address to drill and change locks. It was supposed to be vacant. I drilled the locks, opened the door, and I'm like, oh shit, a whole family's living here. That's not good. So immediately closed the door, stepped out, rang the doorbell, the ring on the door you see. So pushed the ring, the guy answered, and I'm like, hey man, I just fucked up. And he's like, oh, no problem, I'm on my way home if you can wait on me. So I'm just gonna change his locks for him and then go to the right address, because they sent me that I was supposed to go to Place, or no, they sent me that I was supposed to go to Avenue, and I was actually supposed to be on Place. And it's frustrating that there's so many places with the same exact address, and the only difference is Place, Street, Court, Avenue. So I'm sure this is the first time, and I'm sure it won't be the last time that this happens. Hey, one time a year, that's pretty good. I started working for them last June. So, one time a year, that's not bad. You guys are awesome. I had no idea this many people would join my live. See, I don't feel like I make that good at videos, so just the fact that my videos do so good blows me away. It floors me. I'm like, what? You guys want to watch some country bumpkin like me do stuff? And I guess a lot of it is the filthy houses that I have to go into, and all the cockroaches that I have to battle, and there's been some pretty crazy scenarios, you know, but oh, welcome to the life of a property manager / maintenance manager. Whew. People always driving by me, mugging me. So, anyways, we're just gonna chill until this guy gets here, in case he is actually angry. I want to have some kind of backup, you know, because I've been attacked a whole lot as a maintenance man. Like, kind of blows me away how angry people get when you're just trying to fix their stuff. Like the other day, and this is no joke, this dude was so racist he wouldn't let me into his house to fix his oven. Like, I showed up to fix his oven and he's like, who the fuck are you? I'm like, what? I'm the maintenance man. I work for, you know, X company. They've asked me not to name the company. Like, I work for X company, I'm just here to fix your oven. And he's like, well, I don't need you to fucking fix it. You can send somebody else. I'm like, what's wrong with me? He's like, you're fucking white. It's like, what? Holy shit, dude. It kind of blows me away. You know, I've learned to ignore racism. I was in the Army for 6 years, well, 5.5 years. And, you know, the only color we see is green. You know, red, white, and blue American. Like, if you're American, you're all the same to us. But, man, racism's definitely still alive. All the way around, full circle. So, oh well. Oh, looks like got police coming down the street. Hopefully they didn't call the cops on me, because I'm just a maintenance man. Oh. One. Oh, maybe it is for me. All right, I'm gonna set the phone down, guys.
Alright, keep the firearm off. Keep your hands away from the firearm, alright?
Roger.
Okay. What are y'all doing here?
I'm the maintenance man, and I was sent to go drill and change some locks, and they sent me the wrong address.
Okay.
So I was gonna give the guy a 2-cent lock since I accidentally drilled it.
You have another guy in the backyard?
No,
Okay.
no, it's just me. I'm just gonna walk in and doing a live on TikTok.
You're more than welcome to have the firearm. I'm going to remove it from you while we're talking to you.
Sure.
Just keep your hands right there for me, alright?
Yep.
I'll give it back to you here in just a minute. Okay, any other firearms on you?
No, no sir.
Okay. Alright, why don't you come around here and tell me what's going on again?
So I'm a property manager.
Okay.
And I got sent. They just said go to 1631 North Evanston and drill underneath the box.
Okay, they didn't say Evanston Avenue or Evanston Place.
They didn't. So I just showed up. I clicked it on like it's in a text. Okay. So I just clicked the address in the text.
You got some ID on you?
That's in the front.
Oh, hold on. Where in the truck?
Should be right there in the door.
Okay. So you don't have anybody else with you here?
No.
Okay. So the homeowners, would include this guy right here, thought you all were trying to break in the house.
No, that's why I rang them on the doorbell. Like I called on the doorbell.
This might be just a misunderstanding. Okay. I'm going to put this on my hood for just a minute, all right?
Absolutely. So, I'm just been waiting until like the place is locked. Okay. I called my boss. I'm like, hey man, what's the actual address? And he's like, oh, it's supposed to be on place, not avenue.
No, not yet.
Okay. Out the lock.
Okay. So they had Evanston Ave instead of Evanston.
Yeah, they should be having it. That's why I rang the doorbell and shit, man. And it's actually really box. Yes, I have it on me.
How about, hey, you didn't drill the back either?
We come over here and go.
I have a matching set. I can give you a matching set for the front and back.
It's a big, yeah, it's a big hole.
Ouch. Got a set of locks on here.
Give her the heads up.
Move my phone.
Yeah, misunderstanding.
Yeah, that's just, they should be the wrong address. That's all right. So, is it okay if I install the new lock?
No, because you don't know me a puppy. You know you're gonna come back.
It's checked out the box. It's never been opened.
No.
Okay.
It was an accident. He's supposed to be on the place, but they told him to have it. So it was an accident. So as soon as he realized that, that's when he started trying to get in contact with you.
Okay.
Yeah, when I opened the door and saw that it was lived in, I'm like, oh fuck, this is the wrong house. You know,
So
because it was supposed to be vacant.
we're gonna run him real quick, and then if you don't want him to do anything else,
No, we don't know.
I got you.
No.
Do you have the keys to that
That's a
lock?
whole ring camera. How's it gonna be abandoned?
Well,
Well, a lot-
you
a
would
lot
be
of houses
surprised
have
how many
rings.
times they're left
Ring
on
it
there.
first, you know.
I got you.
I mean, you would be surprised how many times they
Right, but you should ring it first and be like,
Okay,
hey.
all right. Time out. Do you have the keys to that new lock?
Yeah, they're in the box. It's unopened.
And where's the box at?
It's this one. I just put it back.
Okay.
I mean, I've got 3 new boxes to choose from.
Right, he already
But-
changed the lock, I thought.
No, I haven't changed it
You
yet.
haven't done anything to it.
I haven't done anything.
Cool. Okay, never mind.
All I did was drill it,
All right.
and then
Put all that away, and I'll put your
gonna square all this
firearm
away
in the
real
truck,
fast.
and then we're gonna check real quick something before we cut you loose.
okay.
Yeah.
The back door was untouched. He didn't do anything to the back door.
So on the camera, I didn't show him.
So he was supposed to be on the
Oh, I
back.
was just pacing.
He was supposed to be on the next street over. His boss told him this address. He told him 1631 North Evanston, but he didn't say place or avenue. His phone took him here. He drilled out your front lock, saw the house was being lived in, and that's why he didn't do anything misunderstanding. You got the wrong address, that type of thing. We have boxes of new lock if you want a new lock. If not, you have to replace it yourself.
My company will pay for it. I mean, you can call my boss, they'll pay for it, however you want to do it.
Yeah, that's up to you guys, however y'all want to do it, okay? We're just glad it was all just a big misunderstanding thing, nothing bigger than that.
We have to pay or they're gonna pay?
No, we're going to
No, he said his boss will get you guys a new lock if y'all want something different than what he has. If not, he has brand new boxes that can install for y'all.
Dollar if you want. Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll just give you a name for your boss.
Yeah, sure, yeah, that way if anything happens, you have to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we got crisis averted, guys.
Yeah, it'll be Dr. Report. Yeah, he can give you the name.
And just so you know, we got too much oil in here.
Gotcha.
About one drop on here, one drop back in here, a couple more in there.
Is there?
You good? Mistakes happen, bro.
Yeah.
Mistakes happen. They're just a little upset. It's all good.
No, I'd be upset too. All right.
I'm not working. I'm like, having over here. I'm like, what do you mean? Someone's breaking in my house?
Yeah, this way would be better. It's all good. We all got a project somewhere.
And you want the matching doorknob too, or just the deadbolt?
The whole thing.
Whole thing. Okay.
Hey, partner.
Yes, sir.
Hey, come secure what's in the truck here real quick.
Roger.
You can put it back on you when we leave, okay? Or if you just want to lock your truck out. I just don't want that in here with it unsecure. So it's no need to send it out. Thank you. Well, hope today is less exciting.
Yeah.
You
guys have a blessed day.
Okay?
Yeah. You guys have a blessed day.
Hey, you too. And then it's like, oh, somebody actually. And then you run your doorbell.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
You guys will have dogs over there.
Okay. Thank you.
And sometimes they're out.
Okay. Now, do you want me to change the back too to make them matching?
Yeah, so they can.
They'll both be the same key.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm so sorry about this.
No, it's okay. It's just all so weird.
Right, right. Well, they gave me, they just said Evanston, and they didn't say place or court or nothing. It just said Evanston. So I clicked on it, like they sent it to me in text, and it brought me here. And but yeah, as soon as I got the door open, I'm like, oh God. Sorry, my heart's still pounding. And then I'll still give you our company phone number.
Yes, please. Yes.
Here's all the keys. And then do you want to go through the house with me to do the back? Or do you just want me to leave the back set with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Whew.
Gotta be careful, man. You know, you can get shot doing things like that.
I know. I
You
know.
gotta be careful, especially in this neighborhood. That's why I was like, if somebody like really breaking in, you know, there's a lot of people that walk through here.
Well, I almost got shot yesterday. You
gotta
know,
be
like,
very careful.
like there was literally, or maybe it was the day before, but there was literally a gunfight right next to me. You know, so.
You gotta be very careful, especially, you know, we don't know.
Right,
you know,
right.
If you're honest, you know, we don't know the whole situation. That's why I was like, I need to call the cops together before I do because.
Right. No, I don't blame you at all. I don't blame you at all. I'm just glad they didn't, you know, light me up when they got here.
Yeah, they could have done it too.
Right. So, yeah, I'm going to be having a conversation with my boss about sending me to the right addresses. Because this is. I don't ever want this to happen again, you know? Whew. Now, my heart stopped beating. Let's go find the right address. Touch base here in a minute. I'm gonna turn it off while I drive.